Transparency, the longest-running talk show on cable television, continues to be of service for the information needs of the Negrense. Transparency, a no-holds-barred discussion of current and relevant events that are imbued with public interests. Transparency features interview with newsmakers, health, sports, tourism, education, among others. Transparency, a crusade against corruption, injustices, illegal drugs, and criminalities. Get involved and be a part of the solution to the unending problems of our society. And now, your host. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome once again to our television program, Transparency. I'm your host, Mike Maghari. Ang aton special presentation sang Transparency, mga kabyanan, may kang tanan sa isa sang ginakabig nga tourism hub sa bilog nga Kabisayan kag Mindanao. Ini amo ang Magic Island, no? Ining Magic Island, mga kabyanan, ang prime mover sini amo mismo ang aton congressman sang 3rd Congressional District sang aton probinsya, Congressman Albe Benitez. As early as 2011, gintagaan na sang importansya sang aton congressman sa 3rd District ang pagpaguswag sang turismo. In fact, ang Enchanted Kingdom nga iya sa una ginatuyo, supposed to be igapahamtang sa siyudad sang Talisay. Pero mga kabyanan, wala na dayon, kag sa subong sini, amo ang The Magic Island, nga sa din, igapahamtang sa siyudad sang Silay. Nagapangunagid nga investor, mga kabyanan, amo ang aton Land and Leisure Incorporated, nga ginadumalahan ni Attorney Simplicio Sami Palangka, nga amo man ang operator sa Bredco Port. Kasubuman ang presidente sa aton Land Leisure Incorporated, amo si Mr. Ray P. Bantog. Ini siya, mga kabyanan, isa man sa nagahimo gid sa tikang nga matigayon ining proyekto, no? Ang pagbukas, mga kabyanan, sa groundbreaking ceremony ginhiwat sang Domingo sang hapon alas 2. Ang dinapit nga mga bisita sa amo nga groundbreaking ceremony amo ang mismo nga aton Provincial Governor Frede Marañon Jr., ang aton Vice Governor Eugenio Bong Lacson, ang aton nga mga Congressman sang 3rd District, of course, si Congressman Albe Benitez, ang Congressman sa siyudad sang Bacolod, Congressman Greg Gasataya, Congressman sa party list, si Congressman Stephen Paduano sang Abang Lingkod, kag ang aton nga mga mayors. Mismo ang mayor sa siyudad sang Bacolod, Honorable Mayor Evilio Bing Leonardia, ato man dito, no? Ang mayor sa iban nga mga kabanwanan, of course, si Mayor Valmayor sang San Carlos, at tuman dito. Ang mayor sang Kabangkalan, Isidro Zayco, mayor sang EB Magalona, Marvin Malacon. Of course, ang mayor sang siyudad sang Talisay, si Mayor Neil Lizares. Kag iban pagid nga mga top government officials. Ang aton Land Resort Incorporated, mga kabyanan, nga mo ang mag-operate sa Magic Island, at tuman dito ang staff sini, of course, si Mr. Willie Au, kag ang ila sining grupo sa aton Land Resort or Leisure Incorporated. So muna, mga kabyanan, ang pila sa mga backgrounder sa aton pag-cover sa amo nga okasyon. So, ari mga kabyanan, una, antes natin igapalayag ang program proper, ari ang aton ambush interview upod sa kay Congressman Albi Benitez.
First broke out 2013. There's an article made by one of very professional reporter. And plan it 4 years in the making. So finally, ari na, no? It's now a reality. So hopefully, by end of next year, we will be able to enjoy the first theme park in Visayas and the second theme park in the country.
End of next year.
By end of next year. As nila ko no, it's hopefully mga second or third quarter. But by late next year, we should be able to enjoy this one.
Kamo ni ang mga investors. Ang cost
Cost, para subong sa mga 500 to 600 million. So hopefully, we stay within budget. Alam mo naman ang construction kung isa, may mga cost overruns. So, but isa lang ka-rides, hundreds of millions. So we are, although amo na ang mga pinakamahal, there are also smaller, cheaper rides. The park will have about 15 rides.
Pwede ba ma-expand bisang operate bisa ko?
Ma-expand? Hindi kung tahom ang reception sa Riyadh, ang market is bigger. We can accommodate more. So we'll ma-expand it nila.
How about ang cost of rides? Would it be affordable para sa...
Amo na daw ginastorya nila, no? They want, parehas na sa Enchanted Kingdom, kung magsulod ka, free na tanan nga rides. So, hindi ko magsalan, 500, 600 pesos sa Enchanted Kingdom. Definitely, the rate will be much cheaper. We're looking at about maybe 200 certain rebates on certain days.
Ano yung main features?
Yeah, ang main feature is the theme. No, may theming kita. So, pala mo may ara different types of amusement parks. May ara carnival, may ara ng ginihimot ng peryahan. So, ang highest of all amusement park is a theme park. So, ini may theming niya siya. So, ang attraction is when you enter, you feel like there's a story. No, ara ka na sa isa ka matahong magical world that brings you entertainment.
That's why you got
Director Peggy Galiaga is one of those who created mga magical characters na.
So amo yadto mga kabyanan ang ambush interview upod sa kay Congressman Albi Benitez. Ang program proper nga sa din magapamulong-pulong aton provincial governor kag ang iba naton nga mga bisita sa among okasyon igapalayag naton mga kabyanan matapos ining pila ka mga mensahe nagikan sa aton sponsors. We will be back in a moment.
For all your hardware and construction materials, come and visit Well Trade Marketing. Well Trade Marketing has all the complete line of hardware and construction materials, from paints, steel bars, cement, nails, GI sheets, and many others. You name it, Well Trade has it. Conveniently located at corner Lopesina and Rosario Streets, Bacolod City. For more information, please contact 434-2672-274.
Feel and enjoy nature's best. Visit Jomax Peak at Salvador Benedicto. For reservations, contact JP at cell number 0917-628-9889. Back to our program, Transparency, right here on Sky Cable Bacolod. Sa sinig nga mga tiniwan mga kabyanan, ang program proper sa groundbreaking ceremonies nga ginhiwat mga kabyanan sa siyudad sang Silay. Of course, ang host mayor, amo si Mayor Mark Goles, nga sa din amo ang magpamulong-pulong sa iya sini welcome remarks, pero antes sina mga kabyanan, ari ang MC nga si Bea Lau.
Halin sa Aton Land and Leisure Inc. Good afternoon to all. Warm welcome and greetings. My name is Bea Loyal and I am from Aton Land and Leisure Inc. Welcome to Magic Island. On this site, hopefully, on the first half of 2018, a magical and happy place will rise that will change the landscape of Silay City, of the 3rd District, even of Negros Occidental and our Negros Island. We are very, very glad that you can all come to join the first phase of our journey to building Negros' first ever theme park, our Magic Island, and a go-to lifestyle center and estate where all the Negrense can come to.
So, iga-turn over natin mga kabyanan ang aton nga programa Transparency, because Transparency was also there in Silay City covering the occasion. Ari ang opening statement and welcome remarks ni Mayor Mark Goles.
Thank you very much for your effort to be here. And to our investors, thank you for choosing our beloved city, the city of Silay, as the site of this amazing theme park, the Magic Island. Let me begin by thanking all of you who have contributed much to the success of this great partnership. It is a distinct pleasure for me to be a part of this great occasion in this very special setting where soon we shall witness together another extraordinary landmark rise for our city. As we look around the unique heritage houses and buildings on one part of this historical city, bounded by a splendid seascape on one side and the naturally rich mountainside on the other, we also look upon the rich history of the ground on which we now stand. And we realize how privileged we are to be a part of this place, to be a part of this revitalization, and now to be a part of a new historical beginning of this marvelous and incredible project. Our city, our province is indeed fortunate and blessed. With the theme park Magic Island in Silay, expectations for economic and socio-cultural boost is greatly awaited. This attraction, I believe, shall contribute greatly to investments in infrastructure, job creation, tax revenues, tourism revenues, and community support. We will undertake this project in part with much consideration on reinforcing a sense of identity for Silay City by providing gateways to the understanding of the unique Silaynon culture and heritage, both for locals and visitors alike. These cultural initiatives shall be accompanied by a social and economic rationale so that the entire theme park project shall be able to work for the improvement of the well-being of our people. For even as we look back in time, at a moment like this, we should not forget to also look thoughtfully ahead as we embark on a theme park depicting the influence of the old Silay. We should also think of the generations yet unborn, the Silaynon people who will live here, those who will visit, and those who will see and experience these sites as gateways to their own history. And for me, I would like to say As the mayor of the city, it is very heartening to know that so many of you share a deep appreciation and affection for this city, for what it has meant in the past, for what it can mean today for the community, and for those who will share in its beauty for the many years to come. Thank you all for being part of this memorable occasion, because theme parks are star players in the tourism industry and play a special and important role in generating tourism demand. They also act as main motivators for tourism trips that offer visitors entertainment and new experiences. I likewise hope that Magic Island shall not only have a great impact on the city's tourism industry. I also pray that there would remain a strong bond between the new theme park and our existing local tourism infrastructure without sacrificing either of them. Hence, Magic Island shall feature the very best of Old Silay inside the theme park. Today, we offer our hands to join yours in unity for Silay. Asenso Silay, Asenso Sang Panimalay, which started out as a vision and a dream, is slowly making its way to a beautiful reality. And today marks the beginning of that dream coming true for our city and its wonderful people. Today, the magical dream we have all been waiting for is here. Let us all welcome the Magic Island for Silay City. Thank you very much. Asenso ka, Silay Noy. Madamo na salamat, kamayang hapon liwat sa inyo.
2013 was when it was first announced in the news in one of the local newspapers about a proposed theme park here in Negros. So it took 4 years for us to get to where we are today. And I'm sure that's why most of the people are here today. They want to make sure that it's a reality. Gusto nila nga sigurado hindi na kami mag-atras. And just talking with some of our co-investors and stakeholders of the project, definitely hindi na ni mag-atras kay bayad na ang mga rides. And kung hindi ko magsala, the rides are expected to be here in Negros by late this year. So, most of us wondering when will the park be open for public appreciation and experiencing it. According to our designer, hopefully we can have it as early for a soft opening by summer next year. Hopefully, no? So maybe we can put that as a timetable for us, because this has been a long-awaited project. Ever since when I first became a congressman, I really wanted something different. For decades, Negros has been relying on one industry, and diversifying in other industry was much needed, I think, at that time, especially today. So this project is the first venture for us to explore other sectors so that we can make Negros be more progressive and develop. It's about time that we probably look in other directions and harness the resources that are here in our province. We have good food, hard-working and productive labor force. We have great landscape, and we are rich in history. And it seems that we have not capitalized in this so that we can make our province as progressive as we want it to be. So this today would probably be the first step that we will take to venture in that other industries that we have been long dreaming of. The dream of having a catalyst in the tourism industry of Negros Occidental is now a reality. And this project, although has gone through so many twists and turns, so many alteration and so many complicated obstacles have finally made it, and it is because I think of the dedication of all of us here today that has made this project a possibility. And moving forward, they always say there's magic in Negros Island, and Magic Island is the first step to its discovery. Maraming salamat at mayroon ako.
So, ng mga investor, congratulations. More power. And I can see that this place is anyways will attract not only hundreds, thousands of visitors. That's why si Mayor Mark, ang iyakad daw, ang iya smiles daw, din kay ang income sa sila'y not only will double, maybe will triple. Sabay patali sir manimos iba ni City. Si Mayor din nakasubo kay base kung ang tourism sa But anyway, for the good of Negros, this is the best that ever happened to Negros. And I hope and pray that there will be more tali ng mga investors magkanto pa rin kay Alvin at sa mga other investors pa sa kay. So sa inyo tanan, sa media, kabay pang project ni Gidney sa bugos, lang sa bugos ng Pilipinas, sa bugos ng kalibutan, nga diri sa Negros Island, may Magic Island kita. Taga-Magic isang kalipay. Ka-Magic para mag hinirupay kita, hindi lang sagad kinaway. Sa ibang generasyon niya, pinatsanay, diriya magkinalipay kita. Kaya ang taga-Negros, ang iya pagyuhom kag smile, very contagious. So sa inyo tanan, mayang hapon, God bless, and more power. And we will pray for the investors that will be big success. Thank you very much.
Maybe before I go on with my speech, a bit of a background of how I ended up here on the podium. It's not only because, yes, in 1995 we founded Enchanted Kingdom, which is still the Philippines' first world-class theme park, and we are still going strong after 21 years and expanding further in the same area. Maybe it's why am I part of this group? It is mainly because of Enchanted Kingdom being the #1 theme attraction in the Philippines, and it's because of my being the president of the Philippine Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions. We're very happy and honored to have been given this opportunity to assist in giving birth to something that when we started about 25 years ago, we didn't know anything about. Kasi hindi naman ako always in this industry. And like you, I was in an industry that's very close to Negros. Because before we opened Enchanted Kingdom, I was also farming sugarcane. But our sugarcane area in Laguna is now what you now know as New Valley. So we had to do something else, and we came up with the idea of putting up the Philippines' first theme park. But aside from that, you've seen that my background is in agribusiness. And there's a link between Mr. Ray Bantug and myself because we went to Los Baños together. And even before that, our fathers were classmates at the UP in Los Baños way back in the 30s. So talagang meron kami pinagsamahan ni Ray, no, and the Bantug family. But of course, what we're very happy about is that what we started in Luzon is now being duplicated here in the Visayas, specifically in Western Visayas. And from what I've seen in Bacolod, and from what I've seen in Iloilo, where I was the last 2 days, I saw that this project will really be successful because there is a market here in Western Visayas and even beyond who will be frequenting Magic Island. So in terms of support for the amusement and attractions industry, that is first and foremost our objective as the association, and as Enchanted Kingdom. And we have opened our doors to the incorporators and to the investors of Magic Island to learn from what we started almost 25 years ago. Because unlike us, when we started, wala kaming alam about the industry. At least now they can learn from the ups and downs of what we went through. But I have no doubt in my mind that Magic Island will really be successful. And it is because of all the stakeholders involved, not only the investors, not only government, but also the private sector. And it will really be a boost to the diversification of Negros Occidental and of course to tourism. So in closing, I would just like to congratulate the whole province of Negros for supporting Magic Island as it becomes a reality in the next few months. And as I'd like to say, the enchanting magic of Negros, how sweet it is. That is the tagline that I crafted for Magic Island. So thank you very much and God bless you all.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, most especially Governor Marañon, Mayor Ding, Mayor Mark, Vice Governor Lacson, Congressman Albi, and all the distinguished government officials we have here this afternoon. Mayo gid nga salamat sa pagkadto niyo ni subong adlaw pagsuporta sa ining project. But most especially, I would like to thank several people who has made this project come true. Firstly, of course, I am referring to Mayor Mark. Mayor Mark, thank you very much for hosting us in your beautiful city. You have been a very gracious host, and you have been giving us your full support over this past several years. And as a matter of fact, we have been told that you are in the process of declaring this area as a tourism zone. We thank you very much for that. Of course, there is Congressman Albi, who is the son of my sister, Betty, who is the moving spirit behind this project. He earlier mentioned about his vision of trying to diversify the economy of Negros. And this project is really one of them. It is his vision of tourism and economic diversification that led us and gave us the strength to undertake this project, which has been ongoing for the last 4 years. It has taken us that long to study, to find the right area, to find the right combination. Of course, with the guidance of Mr. Mario Mamon, to come up to the stage of where we are now. So it is his total support from the very beginning, in spirit as well as in kind, that is making this project feasible and a reality. Of course, Mr. Governor Marañon has always been very supportive and giving us his all-out support. And Mario Mamon, of course, he's here with us this afternoon. It is his pioneering spirit in setting up the Enchanted Kingdom, the first theme park in the Philippines, which serves as the model of the Magic Island. Mario went through numerous trials during the early years of the Enchanted Kingdom. But now, the park is doing great, and Mario is so generous in sharing with us his experiences. He has been guiding us on how to develop this project, how to right-size it, and how to give the market what the market wants all throughout this year, and he continues to do so. He is also organizing, or he organized, the Philippine Association of Amusement Park, which handholds us and other new ventures in the industry to make amusement park a go-to place in the Philippine tourism. So we thank Mario for all of this assistance. Of course, I have to mention another person who's not with us here this afternoon. I'm talking about Sammy Palanca. He's now 94 years old, as most people know. But it is his vision and example that also led us to putting up this project. It is his encouragement and faith, and of course, putting some of his money where his heart is. Now, what do we intend to do in Magic Island? And what do we hope to accomplish? Well, firstly, what we would like, it's our vision to satisfy the aspiration of the people of Negros and its visitors to experience a world-class theme park right at its doorstep. So for this, we have contracted and purchased the rides of Zamperla, who is here with us this afternoon. It's a world-class ride. As a matter of fact, Zamperla, our supplier, is also a partner of President Trump in his project in Central Park, New York. So we made sure that the rides that we have are only quality rides and safe rides. We don't want to experiment with used rides because we want to put the best rides possible for our market here in Negros. We will have theming based on local legends and folklore. So in the park, you will not see Mickey Mouse running around or Donald Duck, but instead you will see what is uniquely ours in Negros. So we can say that Magic Island is truly made in Negros, and we have used Negros talent to put all of this together. Secondly, we hope to develop a tourist destination that will serve as a catalyst for the rapid tourism growth in the province. It will invite tourists to experience the magic of Negros, the magic of its awesome natural beauty, to the magic of its culture, tradition, food, and hospitality. Lastly, we hope to create a community where Negrenses can live in a peaceful, relaxing, secure, and happy place. Now, what's the project actually? Aton Land and Leisure will develop 28 hectares into a mixed-use tourism and for tourism and residential purposes. The residential commercial purposes will be in joint venture with the Hison family, who is represented here by Toby right now. So the Magic Island itself is the second theme park in the country, next to Enchanted Kingdom, and the first theme park in the Visayas Mindanao area. It is set in a 3.75 hectare at the middle of the 28 hectare development designed to accommodate 3,000 visitors. It will have world-class amusement park rides that will cater to all ages, from children to young adults, as well as to the not so young as well. Educational and cultural events that will showcase the rich history, industry, and lifestyle of Negros will also be made in the area, from events to events. Entertainment that will highlight the talents of Negros as a Magic Island will give a home to the artists of Negros. So before, in closing, I would like to show you a video of what
are surrounded by esteemed officials from our government. Governor Lacson, thank you very much for gracing our Marañon, and Vice Governor Lacson, Mr. Ray Bantog, Mario Mamon, Albi Benitez, Mayor Mario. I apologize, I'm from Manila. I'm not familiar with all the officials here, but I'm excited to be here to share with you the energy, the creativity, and the thrust that the group of investors and the local government has done to push through with Magic Island. First off, you saw the video. That's what I call a rough cut. You saw dinosaurs. Well, sorry, there's no dinosaurs. There are new creatures being created by no less than our director, Pege Gallaga, which he will share with you later on some of the theming ideas he's working on. Now, I'm here to share with you really what is being planned for the development. As you can see here on this slide, it's an overview of the park, which is 3.75 hectares. But that's just to start with. To give you a perspective, as mentioned earlier by Mr. Ray Bantog, is when Mr. Mario Mamon first started Enchanted Kingdom, they had 12 hectares, and that is including future expansions. The park proper itself in Enchanted Kingdom is 5 hectares, where the rides are. So Magic Island at 3.75 hectares is not too far off in size to Enchanted Kingdom. Now, Magic Island really, while it's magical, it's for families, it's to build tourism, it's to make things exciting. What it really is, Magic Island is to start the magic of entrepreneurship in this island. Entrepreneurship is what builds countries, nations, societies, communities. Magic Island is an opportunity not just for fun and family, but for business entrepreneurs to build around this starting Anchor project.
When I first joined Magic Island, I learned two things. The first thing I learned from Mr. Mamon and from Ken Quintal, that following the Disney model, which is used worldwide, it's not enough to just have rides in a theme park. Dapat may aras ang storya. I didn't know that. In fact, that's my job. You have to have a story, like for example, when you go to Disneyland, there's Mickey Mouse, and there's Snow White, and there's Sleeping Beauty, and the people know that story. Now, when that happened, the second thing I learned from Mr. Ray Bantog himself, and from Albi Benitez, is that if we're going to have a theme park, dapat Pinoy, dapat Negrosano. So we had to come and think up of a story that would be the theme of Magic Island. Can we have a...
Of our program, the breaking of the ground and the lowering of the time capsule. May we please request Vice Governor Bong Lacson, Congressman Albi Benitez, Mayor Mark Goles, Mr. Ray Bantog, and Mr. Mario Mamon to please come to the front.
the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. All-powerful and all-merciful Father, you have created all things through your Son, and have made him the unshakable foundation of your kingdom. Through the gift of your eternal wisdom, grant that the undertaking we begin today for your glory and our own well-being may progress day by day to its successful completion. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amoy ito mga kabyanan ang coverage ng transparency sa The Magic Island. Nga sa din ang groundbreaking ceremonies ginhiwat sang Domingo sang hapon alas 2 ang takna. Nga sa din gincover sang halos tanan nga mga media entities no ang halin sa print, broadcast and on television. So makita man gani mga kabyanan sa headlines sang The Visayan Daily Star ang among okasyon nga sa din ang nagtalambong mga kabyanan sa sining Magic Island nga groundbreaking. Makita mga kabyanan ang pila ka mga opisyales sang aton Land Leisure Incorporated, of course si Congressman Albi Benitez, si Mayor Mark Goles, kag kasubong man ang aton nga Vice Governor Bong Lacson, no? Makita mga kabyanan kag of course ang presidente sang aton Land and Leisure Incorporated si Mr. Ray Bantog. So there you are mga kabyanan, amuyad to ang aton coverage sa sining okasyon kag of course dako gid ining kaayuhan para sa tourism industry sa probinsya sang Negros Occidental. Kay ining Magic Island, this will be the first theme park nga amo-amo ang iya sining entertainment tabi sa Enchanted Kingdom. Kay sa ato nabatian nga this is also being coordinated sa top officials man sang Enchanted Kingdom. Ini mangin world-class entertainment kag tourism hub sa probinsya sang Negros Occidental. Hopefully, mangin successful ini nga venture, no? This is a tourism business venture nga maka-attract gid sa madamo nga mga turista hindi lamang diri sa aton kundi sa bilog man nga Pilipinas and possibly tourists from other parts of the world. So, congratulations sa aton Land and Leisure Incorporated sa ila sining pagtukod sang The Magic Island. Ang aton nga words of wisdom sa aton transparency, one's destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. Ang inyong alagad, Mike Maghari nagasiling, thank you so much. Mabuhay ang Pilipino.
You have just viewed Transparency right here on Sky Cable Bacolod. Be with us again every Monday, 10 p.m., Channel 40. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 8 p.m., Channel 32. And Sunday, 12 noon, Channel 40. For comments, suggestions, and ad placements, please contact Mike Maghari at cell number 0919-260-6943. Keep informed. Keep it here on Transparency, Sky Cable Bacolod. Thank you for watching. Happy viewing, everyone.